What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Corner. Welcome back to the 25-26 season. It's a new season. What's going on, gents?
Yes, that new season optimism, man.
Hopes and dreams are still alive.
New season, same Man United.
Nah. That is factually wrong. that is objectively wrong. It's subjectively wrong.
Chief,
all the wrong.
You're still 15th. What are we talking about? You finished last season on 15th. You're still 15th. Huh?
Like, maybe ask ChatGPT. What does it mean when you batter somebody but you still lose?
Call the United.
What's good, gents? You guys been good in the off season?
All good, man. Been bored, waiting for the season to start again, and here we are.
Yeah. There was no football. I know. There was that club what, but that's
that doesn't.
That's not football, really. Hey, Lester, what's happening, bro?
World champion.
Mr. World Champion. I think it's still checking something. Yeah, no, but first match.
Shout out to
is done.
Haters in the room.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of lag on his side. Can
you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You hear us?
Yes. Can hear you, but I think there's a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay. It's all good. I think let's keep it going. Anyways, first round of fixtures have gone through. In fact, there's a fixture right now. Everton's playing Leeds now.
Everton and Leeds,
yeah. Leeds and Everton, and that
Leeds for Arsenal. Arsenal
right.
probably need to keep an eye on that.
It's Leeds. What am I paying? What am I keeping an eye on?
Hey, so you can pick out which set piece tactic is next week. Because as it stands, Arsenal, same new season, same Arsenal, man. Set piece kings,
Yeah.
Corner.
No, I heard Mikel Arteta sending scouts to the Britannica stadium there. He's just trying to get some new inspiration and like new set piece routines there.
It's embarrassing.
Cool. Let's look. Let's get it clear, right? You guys won, right? You won. You have 3 points. You've got your 3 points there. Are you happy?
Facts.
You've got your 3 points. Facts, right? I'll start off by saying I remember in the Fergie days. I remember especially you guys. Wenger was the guy playing silky football. Everything was great. We were the guys who were just winning and whatever. So I get it. I get that winning is what matters, right? It's football. It's about winning. So I get it. You guys won. There's no whatever. You guys are in a championship race. You've kept up with the guys you're racing against. So you've got your 3 points. You keep it moving. So you don't care how it won. Cool. However, let's talk about that. No. We have to break down the match, right? We gotta break it down, right? And in fact, I'll let you. Let's let. There's a lot more United guys. Let's let the Arsenal man break down the match for us first. Let's hear what your thoughts are.
Look, banter aside, if that's how we intend on winning the league, we're not winning it. No chance. It's not happening. How are we dominated by Man United, guys? That finished 15th.
That's rude.
That's what irritates me. First of all, no, it's not rude. It's a fact.
It's a new season, right?
Although I don't think has Arsenal ever come to Old Trafford and dominated United in recent memory.
No, not dominate.
I don't think Arsenal have gone through that barrier of coming to Old Trafford and dominating United.
I think my problem is the only difference between Arsenal this season and Arsenal last season is that we have a striker up front. What both seasons have in common is that we don't get the ball forward quickly enough, and the striker can make 1,000 runs. We're not going to play a single pass forward. In fact, I remember a passage of play where Martinelli is leading the counter. Gyökeres is running like from the left-hand side towards the middle, and Martinelli is also running in towards the middle as well, and ultimately does a pass to the left or to the right or something, like more to the wings. Which is sort of like these guys are so robotic in let's get forward, let's take it to the wings, let's bring it back, let's control, let's take it to the wings, try across. I'm like, you have a striker, give him something to run onto. The opportunity is right there. Do it. Right? Do it. If you get the ball in behind nice and early, nice and quick, and give him as much space as possible to run into, he will get you goals.
Yeah.
It really is that simple. But no, let's take the extra touch. Let's hold on to the ball. Let's dribble some more. Let's go wide. Let's go there. It's like these guys have unlearned how to just play a penetrative ball forward through the middle. It always has to be, towards the wing or from the wing and all these funny, weird angles. It can't just be, hey, get the ball, look up, Gyökeres is running, boom, through the middle. But or over the top or something.
You were telling us last season that Arteta coaches almost, I think you were talking about Saka, and you were talking about how he coaches the creativity out of players, and no, this is how you must do. This is the pattern. This is whatever. So I mean, those guys have been doing that for years now. What phase are we in now? Are we in 6, 7, whatever? So it's also like, and Gyökeres was like, I mean, he had his whole strike thing that was going on. He wasn't training, I think he came to Arsenal and he was doing individual training. I'm sure he wasn't involved in a lot of group sessions and stuff. So it's kind of like, I suppose it's fair. I mean, it's the first game of the season, right? It's fair.
Tish,
the guys are still muscle memory. They're still trying
Tish. Route 1, guys. Get the ball, look up, play it within the width of the 18-yard box forward, either over the top or through a channel in the middle. I'm not asking you to do a magic trick. I'm not asking you to do anything. That's all I'm asking you to do. At least find the runs that are being made. That's number one. To your point, however, and that's why Arteta won in personally with his overcoaching and all these system managers that literally coach the creativity out of players, right? We're so used to this. Let's hold on to the ball. Let's be patient. All this build up. We played this or we played that way. At least Pep lets his players in the final third go free. I mean, we saw an absolute masterclass by Reinders, right? The guys are free to express themselves at the edge of the box. Our guys, no. We must go there, go here, go there, go here. Or basically just beat around the bush the whole time. Right? And the thing is, even last year when Kai Havertz was making similar type of runs, we wouldn't get the ball forward early. You understand? So for me, it's also, to your point, a consequence of how this coach has coached this team. You've coached the creativity out of them. These guys aren't direct. They don't get the ball forward quickly enough. But the irony is you're playing Stoke FC football with long throw-ins.
I feel like you go back 15 years ago and we were saying that Wenger just wants these guys to pass the ball into the back of the net, and guys are not smashing it when they wanna take it up ahead and tap it in all the time.
I have a question. I have a question for the Arsenal perspective, man. Who do you think needs to hear this the most? Is it Odegaard in the number 10?
Arteta.
No, as in with the players. No, from the players.
Arteta.
Who do you think?
Arteta.
So your finger is pointed at the system. Completely.
Squarely, it's Arteta because Arteta is the type of person, he will bench you if you don't listen to him. I mean, Ethan Nwaneri, right? The guy is not the greatest at tracking back, but at the same time, he's a kid. He's not supposed to have the game awareness of an adult. You understand? He's a kid. Odegaard was having stinker after stinker, game after game, and Nwaneri was getting scraps of minutes. Scraps, absolute scraps, to a point where Odegaard is having a stinker mid-game. It's 40 minutes in. This guy's not getting any better. And he will do nothing and keep him on for the whole game. You understand? So I know it's coached. It is coached. If you don't listen to the manager similar to a Pep, he will take you off. It's coached.
There's some captain tax as well. There's a little bit of captain.
Exactly.
I was getting at that. I was suggesting perhaps it's Odegaard who needs a mindset shift now with the new striker.
He'll get dropped. You
have a man who can put the ball in the back of the net, give him the ball, which is, do your job now.
See, the thing is, for me, I believe every player on that pitch, natural ability, if you allow them to express themselves, they'll give you more than what I'm asking for. Those guys, those are good footballers. The problem is, it's all about system. It's all about this is how we think. This is what we do. It's overcoaching, basically, right? Odegaard is a creative midfielder. Naturally, that's exactly what he is. Yes, he's a good 8, but he's naturally a good creative midfielder. Normally with midfielders like that, you coach them to hold on to the ball more for like in short bursts or whatever the case may be. But I mean, look at Cesc Fabregas, for example, when he went to Chelsea and was playing deeper. Again, what would he do? Get the ball up, look up, over the top, perfect weight of pass. Diego Costa's out on goal. Do you understand? So for me, it's like, no, guys, like this manager has overcoached the crap out of these guys. It's natural. Like I know exactly how we're going to build up from the back. I know exactly where we're going to go. We're going to try to find the wings. Very seldomly is it going to be there's a striker. Let's go. So these guys aren't used to playing with a striker as well. And lastly, with the whole Gyökeres striking and all those type of things, which again might sound harsh, but this is where Arsenal as well. Sometimes I have such a grab with them. We did the same thing with Thomas Partey. We knew exactly what the price was. We knew exactly the fact that he had a release clause, and we had to wait to get embarrassed in the first game of the season. And then we bought Partey with barely any fitness whatsoever, and all of a sudden we rushed him to play, and just like that, he started picking up injuries for the first time in his career. All right? We knew the Gyökeres asking price. Strike it early in the window so the guy has a month at least with the group, so that by the time we get to game week 1, there's some level of chemistry these guys can gel. What did we do? Haggle over the extra 5 mil here, 2 mil there, 3 mil there.
No, but you guys were chasing Šeško first for half the window, and then
why?
And then like, you pivoted to because there was that whole thing where Arteta wanted Šeško and Berta wanted Gyökeres, and there was that whole thing. So
I don't care whoever it is that you wanted. You cannot buy a striker 2 weeks before the season starts. You understand? You open him up to unnecessary scrutiny, especially if it's a system team. If it was like a Man United, if Gyökeres came to you guys 2 weeks early, you guys would have at least had him a brace with the chances that you would have created. Why? The ball goes forward quickly. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier today. The team that had the striker was trying to build out patiently, pass by pass, phase by phase. But and they had a striker dangling, sort of hanging around up front all by himself, getting no service. And the irony is, the team that didn't have a striker on the pitch at the time was getting the ball forward quickly.
Bro, I was so frustrated just on that. Cunha, first of all, it's such a revelation. Cunha and Bumo, those guys, bro. We come from the Galacho and Rasmus era, bro. Like this is just. It's wild. It's wild. Cunha, certified Brazilian. That guy, certified. Even made one run.
He's a real one.
He made one run, which was Argentine-like. There was a certain Argentinian who makes those runs.
That back heel.
Yeah.
That back heel where he canceled the defender and turned him.
Yeah.
And Ben White just and went.
Yeah. And the back heel where he was supposed to get a penalty, but we'll get to that one.
Yep.
But so many times Cunha was getting up there, but there was nobody there. We didn't have a focal point. Šeško wasn't on at that time. And you could see, we're like, why are we like underloading the box so much? Like,
where's Xerxes?
The ball is getting Xerxes has been injured. He's coming back from injury.
But he was on
0
the bench.
minutes. So. Yeah, 0 minutes in preseason. Obi's around.
He would have at least been a presence at the box.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're trying to protect him. I don't know what the full story is on there, but like so many times, bro, we will get in there, the box is empty. Cunha's getting there, there's no friend. Everybody else is still coming up, and it changed so quickly when Šeško came there. But again, these are all match day one things. Šeško barely had time to train with the guys as well. I think he had 1 or 2 sessions. He joined late. He missed some games with Leipzig and stuff. So like, we'll see how these things go. But
before we move on to the on the Arsenal point, and like LG, your frustration at the system, dog. Like I don't understand. I feel like that's misplaced.
This man's in for a long season.
No. Coming from us, who especially the season we've come on, like from the frustration of the system's not going to change, something else needs to change, and just like an acceptance of that, from the Arsenal perspective is. Arteta has so much credit in the bank. he gets to do whatever he wants. You know, that variable
For
is not
you,
changing.
not for me.
Bank
That
of
is my
Arteta.
bank.
It's the bank of Arteta here.
Arteta's system is not changing. So then I worry, like you constantly bring up this Arteta system thing. And I'm like,
If
damn,
that's the case,
mental
Arteta
health.
gets to
Mental
do what
health is important. Mental health is important, guys.
I feel
The
like
mental health
Arteta,
awareness thing. Like
I
Clem
feel
is
like
alluding to
No,
the whole
like,
season.
here's the thing.
Arteta gets to do what he wants. Though.
Yeah.
Arteta's that system is not
Here's the
changing.
thing.
You know?
Here's the thing, right? Amarim, we knew that his system works. He needs the right players. It was just a question of why would you be foolish enough to join a team that doesn't have your players? You just open up yourself to scrutiny and pressure unnecessary. Now he's gotten a taste of somewhat what his players looks like, and you guys are instantly better, infinitely better. You understand? Because the right players are there. Arteta has built his system. He's almost spent £1 billion now on this said system, right? And it can't accommodate a striker. And this system, this system was not enough to win us a league title last year. It was not enough to do it the year before. If anything,
you haven't seen this system with a striker.
What's the point if the striker gets no service?
Yeah, but give them a chance, bro. Like let them.
And it did look worrying. No, but the Gyökeres thing, it did look a bit worrying. Like his general involvement.
He looks like a fish out of water. Do you know why? We're asking him to take unnecessary first touches, to try dribble and do whatever. I mean, the worrying thing for me is he tripped over a ball under no pressure all by himself.
Clock Lesnar, they're calling him.
That for me was like, no. We need to be very careful with this guy because either he's a bum and he's overrated, or we are simply not paying to his strengths. And for me, you cannot spend that amount of money and not play to someone's strengths. Otherwise, then Arteta should have thrown a fit and said, I'm not having it.
Let's check some numbers here quickly. Let's check some numbers.
He had zero shots, by the way.
Yeah. So I'm looking here. It says Gyökeres 60 minutes played. We know 0 goals, 0 assists. Shots on target 0. Shots off target 0. Shots.
See what I'm saying?
0.
So that means 0 service at all.
Yeah. Attempted dribbles 1, successful 0.
Although the lift was massive though. I thought the lift was.
Yeah. I heard something funny about the lift. I'll get back to it now. He had 22 touches, accurate passes 4 out of 9, 44%. Key passes 0, 2 crosses, 1 accurate, no long balls. Ground duels, he participated in 7, he won 2. Aerial duels, he participated in 6, he won 1. Possession lost 11 times. So that's 3 duels won out of 13.
Do you know why? You're playing it to his feet and you're playing it to him aerially.
Yeah. I heard something funny earlier. Someone was like, what? Matthijs de Ligt dropped Gyökeres off at the train station today after some good father and son time.
No, guys, all I'm simply saying is it's like asking Lukaku to play in a Pep Guardiola system. The guy doesn't have a first touch. It's not going to work. Yeah. However, he's strong. He can outmuscle anybody. So give him something to run on.
Yeah,
if it's a 50-50 between him and defender and they're running, he's going to win it. Same with Gyökeres. He's not the most physically strong. In fact, Ferdinand called him out and said, guys, this guy, when he's up against someone that's strong, is going to struggle. So for me, get a system that gives him space to run onto. It's that simple.
So
what's the balance? And they're running towards the balance.
Look, so you're here now, right? You've got your grabs or whatever, but you're here now. The system is the system. Gyökeres is here. So what's the balance? Obviously, you're in a title race and you want to maintain keeping distance while you're figuring yourself out, right? That's the point. And then hopefully you click and whatever. You've done your job. You got your 3 points. And we'll talk about the other teams as well that you're challenging. But you've got your 3 points. There's another week of training coming up now. So my question to you is, how many match days are you giving this guy? Like, let's say you guys are still hustling the points, getting through the way you did like this yesterday or whatever it was. How many match days are you giving this guy to start seeing something happening and Gyökeres being involved in the system, or the system adapting to cater for his strengths, rather?
It depends. I think for me, if the system stays what it is and he struggles, I wouldn't be surprised. And for the sake of his confidence, drop him and play Kai Havertz then, because clearly you want Kai Havertz up front. But if the system is tweaked in his favor, the ball gets forward early, and he's still bumming off like this, then yeah, I give you 5, 6, 7 games max out. Eat bench. Sorry.
So you're gonna start Kai Havertz and your number 14, your number 14 marquee signing is on the bench.
Chief, how many teams do you know of that have a marquee signing and don't adjust to his strength?
Yeah. Look, it's a conundrum.
This guy has scored damn near 80 goals in just above 80 appearances in 2 seasons. You cannot get such a commodity and want him to adapt to your stupid style where we're holding on to the ball forever. I mean, think of it this way, right? When Haaland went to City for the first season, it was very clear, the instruction was clear. This guy is quick, he's pacey, he's physically strong. Isolate him with a defender. Get the ball forward quickly. What did he do? He broke every single goal scoring record.
Yeah.
It's just
And
that simple,
and that come from a season of playing with a false 9.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And do you want to know what the difference is? World-class elite manager versus a novice still figuring things out.
Yeah, but give him the chance. Give him those 5-6 match days, whatever.
You'll have the chance. All I'm simply saying is, this game against United had a lot more of last season than anything else. I didn't see any change whatsoever. All I saw was a change in personnel, right? By the way, Zubimendi was not in the game. I'm not sure if you guys are aware. He controlled nothing.
Yeah, he was struggling with the pace.
But
I mean, it's also like coming in from Spain, like, it's one of those. He also needs a few games.
Declan Rice is not fit.
How was his preseason? Was he involved preseason and all of that?
He was involved, but I mean, the guy has a fractured toe or something. He's not fit. Do you understand? Ben White got skinned.
Yeah.
Calafiori, yes, he got a goal, but Mbeumo had him for lunch, dinner, supper, and a snack afterwards. Had him, roasted him for the whole game.
Yeah.
So he's not it. Miles Lewis-Kelly came off the bench. He got found out immediately, considered a stupid yellow card straight away, and put us under pressure. Right? The only outfield players that performed somewhat decently were, I think, Odegaard was by far our best player, I think, for like at least 60-70 minutes of the game. And that was about it. Saka didn't do much. Martinelli's sell him, get rid. I've had enough. Get rid. He does nothing. He has pace. What for? Doesn't create, doesn't score, doesn't get in behind, does nothing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll give Gabriel some credit. I think he was okay.
Saliba, he was okay.
Yeah, Saliba was getting skinned by
yes.
Yeah, he was trash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Raya, I mean, that guy.
Yeah, Raya was good.
Yeah, bro, I had such keeper envy, bro. Looking at
yeah, just imagine if we had a decent goalkeeper, man.
Bro.
No.
Everything. Yeah,
that was 0-0 all day.
Would have been 0-0 the way. Yeah.
What a shocking goal to concede. What was he doing?
That's basically an own goal. It might as well have been an own goal. Like, what? Because in fact, I think I can't remember, but if Calafiori wasn't okay, it would have maybe just missed the pole because he sort of like hit it on and it kept on going on, and then Calafiori just nodded it in. But like it's such a silly goal, and like the fact that this guy has conceded the same goal a number of times.
Just flapped at it. Like, oh no, stop. Just stop. Just flapped at it.
Onana is your competition. Onana is gettable. He is gettable.
Yeah, so for all of Amarim's talk, in those post-match conferences, I hope in private it was like a straight up, hey, Chief, this is not acceptable, hey? No. It's like also for you to be like a second choice goalkeeper and you get your shot, man. Yeah. And this is what you do,
guys.
If Amarim is not going to them behind the scenes and fuming and demanding a keeper, then
he's a clown.
Yeah,
he's a clown.
He's definitely, that was just all manager talk. It's just handling the media. Anyways, shall we talk about Manchester United? It's a new season. We come off for 15. We're still in 15th. But
Yes.
like, you know,
That's the highlight right there.
that's 15th. It feels like this is a starting point. 15. It doesn't feel like we're in 15th.
Title of the video: 15 feels different. That's all. That's it.
Yeah. Let's not let Madueke off the hook. Yo, Ahmad killed him.
Oh, he charged him. Oh, he charged him. That was bad. It was bad.
50 mil, you know. 50 mil.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys, James, let's bring you in. Thoughts on the game, thoughts on the performance.
Look, yeah, emotions aside, it's one of those games where I felt like Arsenal was very beatable. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritties about was it a foul or not a foul on the keeper, was it a penalty on Cunha, so on and so forth. It felt like it's one of those games where if you play it 10 times, maybe United win 6 of them. And on the other day, to be honest, Arsenal could have easily beaten us 3-0 as well if Odegaard was on song. But then I don't want to say he let us off the hook. It's one of those games where we were in control every other season, toothless in a sense that we struggle to get quality chances. We struggle to score goals. Yes, there is promise, but it's still the same theme that's ringing in my head that chances are always a premium. And we are always a mistake away from giving the game away. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
And as much as I want to say it's encouraging, yeah, I still have the same themes of same old. Chances are a premium. When are we going to start finally creating more chances and more goals?
So I think you're definitely a glass half empty.
Glass half.
Kind of thing.
I think that glass is just half.
Half a glass. The glass is broken. Yeah. I'll say this, and it's the same thing with Enquiries, right? These guys, it's a new team, right? A new attack. Brett, the entire attack is new, right? Bruno has to now be disciplined in his position now. Yeah. Which is new for him as well, right? Because even though he was playing next to Casemiro, next to Ugarte or whatever, he was still just doing his own thing because there was Garnacho there was whatever. So he was still just being in positions where he needed to be. So that's new for him. Cunha has had I think a decent amount of preseason. That's fine. And Mbumo, remember he came late. And he I think he missed most of our preseason games. I think his first game was the last one on the US tour. That Everton one, I think he did 45 then, and then played a little bit in the Fiorentina game after that. But I mean, he still hasn't had time with the guys properly. 1 or 2 games, I think, is there. Sesko through the door. He literally, I think, had 1 training session, and then whatever. So I think, again, it will take a bit of time for the guys to understand each other's habits, know how to play with each other, know how the guys love the balls and all of that stuff, how they love to receive the balls. You know, do I like to run off of the ball? Do I like to receive a ball at the feet? Do I, just all of those little details that help you. So for me, I think it's too early to say same creation problems from last season or whatever. I think that stuff will work itself out very naturally. And I think I don't even think we even need 10 games or anything like that. I think like 3 games or something like that, we should start seeing them gelling or synergy.
Yeah, you're very, very optimistic. I'm not convinced until we get a goalkeeper.
Actually do it.
No, we're talking about the attacking unit. Okay? We're not talking about the whole team yet. Just those guys, just to understand each other, and whatever. And also, bruh, the season just started. This is the time where you're supposed to have peak delusion. It goes downhill. It goes downhill with each passing.
Yeah.
Gotta start high so you can end up somewhere in the middle.
Clem, anything you want to add before?
Yeah, it's interesting. Look, I think you guys have presented kind of opposite sides of the spectrum, and I think I want to lean more on like James's side of like just like caution, like really, it's like, guys, let's do the basics. It's like, it's great that we look like we're ready to like entertain again. Like, the front three was just on it, like Cunha is just a revelation, man. That's the kind of thing we've missed for so long. But it's like, guys, the basics, guys, you have to keep out a corner, man. It's like, you can't concede like sloppy goals from a corner, So then it's like, we really need to sort out like that crap before like the attacking unit can shine, because I don't think we're in a position where we're about to outscore teams,
But
like I don't think that's the approach here.
But that's Man United this season, bro. We're gonna be basketball. Like, I think I hope you're prepared for it. I hope you're prepared for it.
I don't know, man.
Our games are going to be 3-2, 4-3, 4-2. Those are going to be our games because we have no midfield. We have
look, but it's
as long as it's 4-2 in our favor.
I'm
for it.
But then look, it's a recurring issue, and it's like, when is this goalkeeper story, Well, because we've been crying about goalkeeper the whole of last season. Onana was just like on our necks, bro, with like flops and like, and it's like the first day of the season. Here we are again,
The problem with Onana is he's too expensive, and somebody has to buy him, right? So that's a big thing. This is why we can't go for Donnarumma and all those like number one starting keepers. Even Martinez, we couldn't go for. Onana's wages are too high. We bought him for 50 million euros. So you can't get another big Don until you get rid of him. So the best you can do is try to get rid of Bayendia and then get someone who's going to deputize, and then you hope that the deputy is actually competent and can steal the slot or push him in the right direction. That's all you can do. I think next season, the accountants will tell us about amortization, and Onana will be a bit cheaper to sell and all of that stuff. But I think that's the reality of where we are. So
so it's just about being realistic about things, because in the same breath, the attacking unit, all of a sudden, it's like we have a guy. Sesko looks like he can hold up a ball, man. He looks like he can hold up a ball, like that's literally like the one thing we've been crying for. So like, I mean, it's a bit of both. It looks good and looks bad. But then now the problem with Amorim and the situation now is like, next week is a must win, Chief. We can't be in the same situation again.
Who's it against?
Fulham.
Draw.
It's like
it was always
and then that's not okay. It's like, we have to move. Amorim talk. We can't still be like,
but remember, even with had he had his midfield and whatever, remember where we're coming from. We're coming from a season where last year, this man, I remember the last pod we did, the Europa League final, LG was wanting me to sack the man. So, this is his background. This is where Amorim is coming from, right? So, and we said when we started, pressure. There was never not going to be pressure.
Fun fact. Amorim is the one manager in Premier League history who has gotten the fastest to 15 defeats without taking over a newly promoted side.
Except for that, I think it was like what was the other managers from like a small team, a tiny team or whatever.
Exactly.
Like whatever.
Anyway,
that's largely because of last season, right? So we know last season.
Yeah.
So we knew the pressure was gonna just to round off, and you can go.
My 2 cents worth, that 100 mil for Bruno should have been accepted. The reason why I say it should have been accepted is Bruno in the game over the weekend was way too far from the final third, in my opinion.
There's a point in preseason where Amorim suggests that Bruno is better off deeper because he's not as marked as he would be, higher up the pitch. So he thinks he can have more influence in a deeper position where he has less attention around him. And I've been wondering, I've been thinking about that, and I'm like, I don't know. I've been trying to decide if I agree with that or not.
Bruno, edge of the box, gives you a chance because he's clinical, he's got very good technique, and he gives you a chance. So even if you guys spread the play with the Mbuemas and Cunhas and try wriggle your way and sort of try to do things intricately, if that doesn't work, there's always a cut back to the edge of the box, boom, top corner. He needs to be further forward to influence the game. I think he's not an 8. Sorry, he just isn't. Bruno's one player where he should be playing in the 10, but he can't play in Amorim's system in the 10 for whatever reason. And unfortunately, I see why you guys want Belieber. And all I'm simply saying is Bruno, to me, seems like that player that is too good to drop, but too awkward once he's in the team because you don't know quite where to put him exactly because he can't be the 10 now. That's Cunha and Buemo's position, so that's out the equation. And even if even if Mbuemo's injured, whatever the case may be, rather put in Ahmad. Even if Cunha's not okay or is injured, whatever the case may be, rather put in the Mason Mount and then keep the striker position with an actual striker going forward. But my opinion, that 100 mil should have been accepted, or that 80, 90 mil, because at least Believer would be here now.
Yeah,
Bruno did play some sharp balls from like deeper positions. He did penetrate,
And there was no 100 mil, right? Because Bruno didn't accept the
70,
contract. Yeah. Right? No. I just mean Bruno didn't accept the contract. Bruno didn't accept the contract, so without
you transfer list him. Tell him, Chief, there's no space for you here. Go.
So no,
you kick him out.
You don't do that to your best player. You don't do that to your best player.
Yeah. So
tell him we need the money, Chief. Personal. We need the money.
Come on. We're Man United.
Yeah.
Come on.
So in our current, I can understand the conundrum, right? Because in our current situation, our problem is we struggle with progressing the ball from defense / midfield to the front line, right? So you look at the current roster, who in the squad can do that? I can see how Bruno's good. He can pick a pass. He can whatever. If we trust that Mbeumo and Cunha are going to be out there doing their thing, and this is without talking about the carrying of Mbeumo and Cunha that they were doing yesterday, because they are crazy ball progressors. But outside of that, you think, okay, cool, Bruno can progress the ball there. But the problem, why we need the Belieber, is because we need somebody with the legs who's going to run around and clean up. We need a N'Golo Kante, we need a Belieber, we need someone like that, right? So that
That's
Bruno can edge forward a little bit, but that ground is covered. We don't have that, so it'll be interesting to see.
Why didn't Ahmad start?
I don't know what
that felt a bit too defensive for me, for Amorim. I mean, you're home. Pay Ahmad in the wing back.
Yeah, it was a conservative formation, if we're being honest, because you didn't start with a striker as well.
Yeah, the strike. Yeah, but the striker makes sense, right? Because I mean,
striker makes sense. Cisco just got there. Hoyland is out the squad. You guys don't want it anymore, so Xerxes injured.
So I think for me, his big thing was I think before in his pre-match, he was like, guys, it's not just about the starting 11 now. We need to think about options. So last season, our problem was we had zero bench. Zero. So we couldn't change a game. If the first 11 couldn't do it, then it's a wrap. So now, I think his thing now, and I don't think Ahmad will bench all the time. I think his thing now is, now I've got options on the bench. You looked at the bench yesterday. Oh, Ahmad can come on. Shesko can come on. Guys who can change a game can come on.
So just those two.
I think it's just... Who else came on? Xerxes was on the bench as well. He could also make it. Kobe Mainu was on the bench as well.
Why didn't he play?
He should have come on instead of Ugarte. He should have. But it's also it's match day one as well. It's not. It's too early to overanalyze everything. I think it's match day one.
Rubbish though.
Let's see if a couple of match days in the problem persists, then
Amorim actually has a lot of players now, I think.
Yeah.
For his formation.
No pressure. Chief.
He's got players now. You look at that bench and you think, hey, it's not bad.
Yeah. But also look at some of the other guys. Money Mace yesterday he looked like a Mason Mount that was bought from Chelsea for 55 plus 5 for the first time. He looked like a Champions League winner for the first time ever. Play United shirt.
No, he's got options, Amorim, eh?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Luke Shaw went there. He had one of those special games that he can have. De Ligt was a beast.
He was massive.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this season, Amorim must deliver.
For me,
he must.
I just only see that the only progress we can make, again, it starts from the back goalkeeper. We need to just sort out this goalkeeper problem. That's one. And number two, I am still very adamant that we need a Belieber type in midfield. And that Belieber can work wonders with either Mainu or a Bruno attached to it. because I do not see a future with us going forward with Casemiro, even though he had a good game. But I do not see us progressing further with him. And this Ugarte now this season, it has to also be make or break for him because he gave us nothing when he came on.
But don't you guys think
he's gonna give you nothing?
But don't you guys think Ugarte performed reasonably well last season?
Last season, reasonably well.
Basketball.
I think you must also know who he is as well, and you can't expect more than the guy's able to give as well.
He's garbage. I don't understand.
Well, then
he needs to go to he needs to go to like an Everton or something where his job is just to tackle. Trash. Garbage.
But then when you have, but then if you have three central defenders, right, in a five at the back, one of the central defenders is supposed to do a little bit of cleaning up. Right,
center back is supposed to be an extra midfielder.
Some of the so your hard man in midfield doesn't have to be the hardest man. You know what I mean?
Which is why Ugarte is useless.
There's another guy there. So then I mean all the players that we have should technically fit into that position. Kobe Mainu should
barring Ugarte, exactly. Barring Ugarte.
But coming back to it, James, we know
I'm not throwing Ugarte away yet. I'm not throwing him.
Give him the season. Give him the season. But I think after this season, if it's still shaky, then you can start having conversations.
No. It's make or break for Ugarte for me this season. But I'm definitely adamant that if possible, Casemiro out, Baliba in. Simple as that. And also goalkeeper.
But that's not happening, Chief. Like
the window's still open.
Yeah, but like, okay. So the latest, I mean, Brighton is just saying Baliba's not for sale. They're putting crazy prices off of him.
Which means put 130 on the table, cash up front, they'll take it.
130 for a guy that's had one season in the lights. It's a big yes. We know there's potential and all of that stuff.
I trust Brighton scouting.
No, it's fine, but like, hey, bro, like I think from where we come, if you look at us as a club and how we've thrown away money and the financial predicament we're in, you can understand the money men. Like they're like, cool. I mean, I think they offered 90. Or in fact, they offered they offered 90 or 100. I think I saw 90 plus 10 somewhere there. If they're rejecting 90 plus 10, Chief.
No,
then they're like,
hang on. So if you guys can afford 90 plus 10, is Baliba the only option?
No. So what they're saying,
surely at that type of money, there's a lot of options.
No. So but what they're saying is that Baliba's the number one target, and they say
we get that.
And they're saying that this 90 plus 10 is coming from next season's budget. So they're like, if this guy's our number one target from next season, and we can get him now, we might as well. We can dip into next season targets because he is from next season. What they won't do is take that same money and buy a stopgap guy who's gonna give us problems with buying Baliba next season. That's what
I'm not saying.
They'll buy a cheap guy, but not a.
No. What I'm saying is, don't get a stopgap guy. Get the next best thing after Baliba, and move on from Baliba.
But look, there is like this value that people attach to guys who've been in the Premier League. I think from seeing Buemo and Cunha, I think that's a real thing. A guy who's ready to go, a guy who has experience. A guy who has experience in the Premier League, who's kind of performed at a level in the Premier League, I think you have to pay for that.
Yeah,
I think you have to pay.
Guys, go get the head of scouting at Brighton, buy him out of his contract, and give him 2 weeks to find you a player.
But remember, we need a guy who's ready to walk in right now.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. The guy at Brighton keep finding midfielders that are ready now. Caicedo walked in, hit the ground running now. Baliba came in, hit the ground running now. Where did they find him?
It's not a scouting thing. So we actually scouted Caicedo before Brighton, and we scouted all these guys because he had third-party ownership issues, and like it was weird. If you remember the Carlos Tevez and Mascherano saga from back then, and the guys were just like, this deal is too complicated. Like we are not the club that can do that. Smaller clubs can tangle around with things like that. It's just, I think we're also not a development club, right? We need someone who's going to come and hit the ground running.
That's exactly what Caicedo did, guys.
But the thing is, the pressure is different. You can't take away the pressure of the club and whatever.
I understand.
Brighton's a nice landing spot.
Which is fine. So you're telling me you're going to land at Brighton and then one season later you're ready for Man United. That doesn't hold either.
Yeah, well, it's the same reason why they're saying we're not going to pay over a certain price because he's had one season. They're like,
look, just because
value
Then
that.
move on to someone else. Yeah, no.
just because
The window's
United
still open.
finished,
Let's do it, bro.
just
Like,
because
relax.
United finished 50-1, dog. We're still a big club, man. Come on.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
window's still open to James's point. So let's see what they'll do. Let's see what they'll do. It's not shut
All
yet.
I'm saying is, guys, this world has midfielders, eh? Plenty. For you to say that if I can't get this 110 million pound player, I'm getting no one, and I'm going to get something on
I don't
the
think
cheap
that's
in the
what they're
meantime.
saying. I don't think that's what they're saying, though.
I would be happy with continuing with the midfielders we have, to be honest. It's the goalkeeper situation
You're
that's
done
critical.
for.
It's the
You're done for
goalkeeper
this
situation
midfield.
that's critical. I would, if I had to pick one, I think we can make a plan with this midfield.
I would do it the other way around. If I'm saying that Baliba's the number one target, I'd say cool. Let's get a keeper now, and let's figure it out. Next season we show up them. Casemiro is going off the books after this season. We're not gonna sell him, right? It's his last year.
It's not happening.
It's his
Last
last.
con-
big
no one's
contract.
buying it.
Nobody's
Just
going, and
yeah.
he also won't want to go now.
He's going to
So,
Saudi.
Next season he's off the books. If Casemiro leaves, already there we've got space now for 100 million plus player because we've got the
And then come Chelsea.
We've got whatever.
And then come Chelsea.
No, that's the looming threat. That's always the looming threat. So I mean, we'll see. What I'm saying is, I'd get a keeper and just hustle it out, hustle. If we only had to get one, and then we'll figure it out. We get our prime target.
Yeah.
There's Adam Wharton that they're talking about, LG, but it's not quite the
he's
same.
Class.
He's not,
he's class.
but he's not a Baliba.
But he's class.
He's a guy who can play with a Baliba, but he's not a Baliba.
Guys, he's gonna end up at City. Watch. It's class. Class. He's gonna end up at City. Class.
Wharton is but actually it works for Palace. They play the similar system, right? So I'm trying to remember who they've got next to him at Palace because Wharton is that guy. Yeah, he's that guy you want to get in an advanced position, but you've got somebody next to him who does the dirty
job. Someone Hughes.
Yeah, let's check. I want to find who did Palace play. Palace played.
They play Chelsea now as well.
Chelsea.
I'm trying to remember who it is.
Yeah, let's have a look at the lineup. They've got Hughes. Yeah, Hughes. Will Hughes. Will Hughes. He's the guy. He's the guy who allows Wharton to shine because he's the grafter.
Yeah.
Okay, then go get Hughes.
Exactly. I was about to say, isn't that what we need? We need the grafter. We need like
this is like
the guy hanging back.
Yeah.
No, guys. The point I'm trying to make is this whole thing of I'm gonna splash 100 mil on a player or nothing.
No, but it's not that.
Doesn't make sense to me.
That's not what they're saying. Nobody's saying that. So they're talking about that Hulman guy, the sporting captain. They're talking about potentially him as one of the links. But we'll see. And Wharton, those are the two names that have come up. David Ornstein is saying that United are definitely looking for a 6. So it's just about
then get a 6, guys.
Yeah, so we will. The window's still open. Let's see.
I don't understand why I don't understand why needing a rebuild, you're buying 100 million pound players to begin with.
Right, if he's the guy who's gonna fit. Baliba, I'll happily rebuild around Baliba. Happily.
Baliba
and Kobe.
Main midfield. That will be perfect.
Exactly. It will be fire. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. For me, my take on the game, I think we played well. We peppered Arsenal. Yes, there were opportunities that Arsenal could have taken better. The biggest thing for me, the goal was a shit goal. It was in fact, might as well have been an own goal. That's an own goal. But after Arsenal scored, there was a moment, I don't know if it was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe max, where Arsenal was in the ascendancy and they were like on top of us. And I was like, let it not be that same mentality. But then I started seeing a change where these guys, and I think this is where the new blood was coming in, because Cunha actually said that, screw this, I'm going to drag these. If I have to do it myself, I'm going to drag these. And I feel like Cunha single-handedly changed the mentality of the team. And we got back on top. And we got back on top. And that's what we need, man. We need guys who are not tainted with that thing. Like, concede. You know, Bruno. I was looking at Bruno. After we scored, you could see he was starting to lose his head and starting to, like, have a strop and whatever. Now there's ballers around him. They must be like, Bruno, hey, just shut up here. We've got this. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And, like, just continue with the
plan.
I think
you put it so right last season when we talk about Cunha. We're like, hey, man, we need that bastard energy. Now.
Yeah, bro.
Like that, just like some real, like...
Yeah. I won't lie. I've seen Cunha. I mean, obviously, you don't watch Wolves like that. You'll watch Wolves when they're playing you, when they're playing one of the ops, maybe. Like, but you don't watch it like... Yo, I was watching Cunha that game, and I was just like, yo, what have we signed here? What have we signed?
Yeah. No, it's class. And like he forces the issue and he's like, screw this, I'm gonna make something happen.
Yeah.
Come hello higher water, something is happening. If we're gonna lose this game, it's gonna be because I tried.
Yeah.
And no one else is willing to try to play ball. It's not gonna be because I just said
Do you remember when we signed Cunha, all these walking stats were coming through and they were like, Cunha walks the most in the Premier League and all the negative stats trying to make him look bad or whatever. Yesterday, bruh, that guy was all over the pitch. He was all over the pitch.
I'm just annoyed because at 10 million to what we paid for Madueke, we could have got Cunha instead.
And you guys had tried to get him in January already.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go back. Because telling him, listen, you can go to Man United, that's fine. Come here, I win a title with you.
Yeah.
He's coming to Arsenal. Done.
Yeah.
But obviously the catch is you have to give him the freedom to run at players and actually carry the ball. Whereas Arteta doesn't want that.
Yeah. What's that, James?
No, same, but you guys now wanted Eze.
The slower version of Cunha. Well, he's a different player altogether. He's not even a winger. But yeah, he's going to Spurs, I think.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very annoying because...
Yeah. But if we're being honest, I don't think Arsenal need any more players. Eh? I think Arsenal... I think Arsenal are enough. Arsenal just need to fix. I think Arsenal need to.
Clem, question. Quick question. Saka gets injured. What are we doing?
You're putting Madueke there. You're putting Madueke there.
That's what I'm saying. And what is he going to do? What's he going to do?
He's better on the right than on the left.
But still shit, right?
He's got some trickery in him. He's got
Odegaard gets injured. Okay, fine. Odegaard gets injured. What am I doing?
You're putting Declan Rice there.
No, but you see now.
Zubimendi.
No. Zubimendi struggles to adjust to the league. Declan can move to the 6. Odegaard can come to the 8 and Eze can be on the 10.
Look, I think I hear your point. I hear your response, and I understand that injuries happen. But in the scenario where your first team is fit and good to go,
I am not winning a league title with the squad as it is.
I think Arsenal. Yeah. I think the focus is more style of play, mentality.
My captain disappears in games. Number one, that's my number one problem. He disappears in games. Number one. Number two, he takes 400 touches before releasing the ball. Number two. Number three, I don't have a left wing sorted. My left wing is popped. There's nothing there. Fourth, I have a striker making runs and no one's playing balls to him. How am I? What am I doing?
Yeah, but then you also bring up the point of how much money Arsenal have spent. So then it's like, if it's been that careless, if you've spent that much money and are not at a point where you're reasonably satisfied with the squad, then let's stop spending money, guys, and let's do the business.
Which is why I want him sacked. You had a squad to win the league 2 seasons ago. You had an opportunity.
The whole season. Don't stress yourself the whole
season. Listen. Me, I stand my ground. Win or bugger off. This is Arsenal Football Club. If this was Everton, maybe fine. Let's give you all the time in the world and a decade to figure it out with 4 billion to spend. This is Arsenal, right? The reason why Arsenal is one of the biggest clubs in England, and the reason why Man United is one of the biggest clubs in England, the reason why Liverpool is one of the biggest clubs in England, it's not because of swag or because of hype, whatever the case may be. No. It's because if you go to all our respective clubs, there's a trophy cabinet, and the trophy cabinet happens to have more trophies than the rest of England. That's why we're the clubs that we are. What I'm not going to do right now is accept that the fact that you almost got me for 3 years in a row. Yeah. And we must just back you. No, silverware, Chief. FA Cup. Not even one. Not even another one. Carabao Cup, for crying out loud. Palace won a trophy for the first time in their bloody history. What were we doing? What were we doing? Celebrating the fact that we knocked out Madrid for what?
Well, if you add Community Shield, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, you know, Crystal Palace's trophy cabinet is like bursting at the seams, man. You know.
Yes, I am in 4 competitions. I need depth in squad, and I need certain upgrades in the first team right now as we speak. I need a 10.
Yeah. That's the other thing that's going to come into our favor. That's just focusing on the league. On the league that's going to come in, especially come knockout rounds, CL knockout rounds. There, turn of the year. It's going to be lit for these guys. It's going to be lit. So I think if we just steady, and I want to move on to the other results now. But like to wrap up, I think if we're steady, for me, I'm convinced. Obviously, I want a keeper. I want a midfielder. The window's still open. That's what we want, right? I think we all acknowledge that. We all want that, right? But if the window were to shut tomorrow and the squad is what the squad is, I think we can push for top 6. I think getting the keeper and getting the midfielder is what makes me say we will achieve top 6 versus now we're just going to push for it and see where we land. But I think for Amorim, for me, I mean, the ownership, I think, want a top 6 thing anyways. I think that's his yardstick. For me, the way we are, let's get Europe and not that other one thingy that Chelsea won, like Europa League minimum. Europa League minimum. And let's see how it goes. That's what I'm thinking. This is without the midfielder, without the goalkeeper.
Not a conference call.
We'll
Europe.
See. Yeah, not a conference call.
Not Zoom.
Exactly. But anyways, let's sorry, what are you guys' thoughts actually before we move on to the other results?
Yeah, just your point on that is, I mean, I agree with you on the, you know, if the transfer window shut today, what are we trying to do? But that's all dependent on the squad being coached to that 6th place, you know. So I suppose we'll find out if Amorim is the guy or not.
Do you not already see a different? It's one game, right?
It's
Do you
too
not
soon
already?
To say. I'm not going to commit to that. It's too soon to say, man.
I see a difference.
He's got his one competition. He's focusing on less demands. So we'll see. We'll really see for sure. Like, can this guy manage or not?
I think the guys are starting to understand his system. They might not be perfect in execution, but like I think they know what to do when something happens. They're starting to look like I'm saying now people are looking. You've got a central defender, you've got a right wing back. First thing, what do I look for? Where's Dogu? Dogu's free there. Okay, cool.
Dogu also had a good game.
Let's do the switch. Like I can see it's the first thing that they think of. So I think execution will get there. But yeah, okay. So give me a number. Give me a league position. What's acceptable? Window shuts right now. No more additions.
Definitely not 15th.
Yeah, for me, anything under top 10, he must be sacked. Like, and I'm not saying that with the sacking ends, but anything under top 10, he must be sacked.
I'm gonna sit somewhere between just outside top 6, definitely top half, man. Come on, minimum. You know, on the top end, top 6. You know, has to be.
James?
Yeah, for me it's too early. I can't say much. I don't think we have bridged that gap in terms of.
So we're still 15.
Having that continuity to get into.
Yes, you are. Actually.
Wait.
So yeah, the only thing that could save us is the fact that we're not in Europe. That would probably get us into a Europa League spot. But yeah, Conference League, that's the highest I think we can get as things stand, if I'm being honest with myself.
Guys, Cunha and Mbeumo together scored more goals than our entire team last season.
Yeah.
Which is why you finished 15th.
Exactly. So I'm saying that 15th is not possible. Like, our Amorim must mid-season, he must go. 15th is, it's untenable. You can't even think about that. Like, it's like, there you're not the guy, go. So since Mr. I'm not in the title race, What's your thing then? Is it CL qualification?
Title
Obviously, you want to
or
push
bugger off. That's what I want, but we're probably not in the top 4 race, realistically.
Champions League.
No, definitely Champions League.
You
I don't think
you
we'll
can
ever
win
drop
it?
out of that.
No, but I mean, like, you
No.
think you?
Come on.
So
No.
so what's a good Champions League run then?
I don't know. Semi-finals again, I guess.
And I think that's what might save Arteta. He might just pull off another one of those. And we'll
According
be
to
in
the masses,
semi-
yeah. According to me, I need silverware. You can do all of that. If I'm not holding a trophy at the end of the season, leave.
Yeah.
Enough's enough. This whole nonsense of all eggs in one basket, only the major honors, whatever. No, I'm tired. Trophy or get out.
Yeah. Let's quickly go through. I mean, the season curtain raiser, or not the curtain raiser, the first game. Liverpool Bournemouth 4-0.
Robbed. Liverpool robbed.
What, the handball?
Oh, that was a handball. I don't understand how it wasn't.
We're playing basketball. Yeah, that was a handball and a red card. But it's against the Scousers, so who cares? And it's your ops, man. Why do you care if they're robbed? These are the guys you're fighting with.
No, I think my issue is, and it's what I was saying in the group earlier as well. I don't like Arsenal fans blaming refs. Like refs don't screw everyone over. Stop making excuses, Chief. Control the controllables and hold people accountable for what you can control.
It's the speaking of the refs, actually, it was interesting to see in the very next game where they implemented it, because they've got that new rule now. If the keeper holds the ball for more than 8 seconds, then it's a corner. I think Alisson had the ball for like 16 seconds. Nothing happened. And like he did it a few times, but because it's Liverpool, it's fine. We'll overlook that. The refs said. But anyways, Florian Wirtz, welcome to the Premier League. Stinker in halftime. He had a terrible game. I think it was just the pace.
Pace.
And
yeah.
I think we know his quality. He will obviously get up to speed, but like, it's just.
But then at the same time, you have the other guy, the Ekitike, man.
He's off to a flyer.
Thierry Ekitike.
He was on it, man. So then the conversation, so the conversation about the pace of the Premier League is like, Chief, here's a guy who came from the same league as you. Yeah, he gets it.
Different position.
But my man's is African. You know, there's a different tax. There's a different tax.
It's different position, right? I think when you're transferring from leagues, whatever the case may be, if you're not a versatile player and you're a forward, like if you're a Enquiries, for example, you'll struggle. But you goes all over the pitch. He can be a winger, can be just about anything. So even him in the center, he has blistering pace. He's not the weakest to go around, and he's very mobile. So yes, he'll get away with it. Wirtz, however, is more like a luxury player, champagne player, champagne footballer. Those guys take forever to adjust.
Champagne and Mopani worms.
So do you guys think Liverpool still need Isak?
No, Isak is pure opulence. It's opulence. It's greed. It's the greed of the Bible. That's what Isak is.
But they get him this league is done, eh? Like, let's stop wasting our time.
Yeah.
Call it. It's done.
We'll come down. There's a certain bold guy who might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if it's as cut and dry as that with Liverpool. Hey, they were shaky at the back, and I was just wondering. Salah still looks like the go-to guy. Of all the front guys, and it's an AFCON year. He's going to be away in that December-January period. I don't know, man.
And also, if you've got all these attacking guys on the pitch, who's defending? You could already see there, Bournemouth destroyed Liverpool's midfield. Destroyed it. Because they've got too many attacking pieces on there. So there's that great depth for them and blah, blah, blah. And I mean,
I don't think
Slot showed us. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't think it was an issue of too much attacking talent on the pitch. I think Bournemouth just played a very good game and ripped through them. They just did, right? Because this happened as well last season quite a few times, by the way, right? Liverpool, yes, won the league. Yes, they won a lot of games, but there were lots of games where it was like a 3-2 or a 4-3. They concede. They will always concede, right? They don't keep many clean sheets or win by large margins. No. Their thing is, I'm going to outscore you. So if you're clinical, fine, you'll get the goal or two, but I'm going to outscore you and win.
What I just saw was a team that is very susceptible to counterattacks.
Yes.
And I saw a shaky Kirkes. First game, though, it's also the same first game tax. Let people settle in. We'll see how it goes. I saw Van Dijk that was a bit iffy.
Van Dijk is starting to...
He's starting. But now, yeah. But I mean, they're getting Gehi now, and they got that
Community Shield as well. He cost them a goal.
Yeah.
One man.
Yeah. But I mean, they're the champions. They're the team to beat. They're probably going to get Isak. It's going to be wild. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, they did their thing. These are your ops. Just quickly going through Sunderland 3, West Ham 0.
West Ham, Potter's getting sacked.
Dan Ashworth wanted Graham Potter at United.
Potter is getting sacked. Mark my words.
Yeah, no.
Although you know who I'm interested in at Sunderland is Granit Xhaka, man. Back in the Premier League. Yeah. I don't think he's finished yet. I think he's still got something. Hey, LG, you'd have to let us know. Hey, you'd have to let us know what how he left Arsenal, but I think he's still got something, man.
No, let's get something very clear. Granit Xhaka had, I think he was at Arsenal for like 6 years. I wanted him gone after year 2. So the fact that he had one good season for me doesn't move me at all. I wanted him gone. Now, it's the irony is we won't be able to replace him, yes, and that's embarrassing, but I wanted him gone.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the level.
But didn't he have the good season before he left Arsenal?
But even
no, he had the good season, then he left immediately.
And then he went and won the league.
Yeah. Bundesliga, yeah.
Yeah. And then, so I feel like we're still at the end of that little burst of, the last bit of form in his, in his early 30s, man.
Nah, not for me. Not for me. Sorry. I wouldn't have taken him back at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This guy took off the captain's armband while being booed and cussed off the fans. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on top of that, he was crap. I can tell you of many points he's cost us and many league titles he's cost us or league runs he's cost us. Sorry. One good season is not going to wipe out memory of pain. No.
Yeah, he did you guys dirty there.
Yeah.
Also,
it's fine. No hard feelings, but just stay where you are, Chief.
Also, tonight's game is still 0-0, 69 minutes.
Everton, you're still 15th.
Everton created 0 XG, 0.00 in the first half against Leeds. What else do we have? Aston Villa.
What about kind of this whole Man City, this season's Man City squad?
Yeah,
I think Pep is, rebuilding. What is he doing there? What is he trying? He's rebuilding.
Reinders, Turkey. No, Pep man, he's playing it unfair. Like when back in the day when you played games and you played with cheats. I used to love like Age of Empires and stuff like that. Unlimited resources, unlimited money. For playing GTA, unlimited money, and you just like that's Pep, bruh. That's Pep. Yeah.
No, City looks dangerous. Because I mean, think about it, right? Reinders was the one signing from the summer that they played, right? The rest of the team was guys that were there last season, I think.
Yeah,
I stand to be corrected.
Gonzalez, I think, because he came in Jan. Yeah, the rest of them is
exactly.
I know Ait Nouri.
Ait Nouri, exactly, but he can't defend either.
Yeah.
So he's like very good going forward, and he didn't really do much that game. And for me, I'm like, okay, cool. Rodri's not fit. Once he's fit, imagine him next to Reinders and say a Foden.
Oof.
Do you understand? Like Rico Lewis was in that team, guys. Oscar Bob was in that team. Kids were in that starting 11. And look what they did to Wolves. That first goal. That little dink over the top.
I know. Yeah, no. I think it's fair to say last season was a blip and Pep will be back this season.
John Stones is fit, and you can tell. It makes such a difference to the team.
I think it's City's league to lose, to be honest. I hear Liverpool, but I think it's City's league to lose.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that take. I think it's gonna be a hell of a
We're at City. We're at City after Fulham, man. After this week, next game, City away.
When we play them, then it's like, they're still figuring it out. Don't worry, they haven't kicked it. Don't worry, man. The delusion will kick in. It'll get us over the line. City didn't beat us last year. Yeah, they didn't beat us. We beat
they
them,
didn't.
and then we drew second game.
They didn't beat us either.
Yeah, kind of you guys thrashed them. Last season was humble, eh? Was that last season? Yeah.
Be humble, eh? Which was so annoying because we went on to win nothing. So Holland was right. Be humble.
and City's imminently potentially adding Donnarumma to the squad. I don't know who else they. Oh, they also linked with Rodrigo. So remove Doku, put Rodrigo there, add Donnarumma, and then yeah. So City is wild. But just the 4-0 for them. Cool. What else?
Grealish left, right? Maybe that's why they're in for Rodrigo.
He did.
Yeah. Everton loan.
He's at Everton.
Yeah.
I think he just came on as well now.
Is it? Yeah. So we had that Aston Villa 0, Newcastle 0. I didn't see the red card, but so Villa fans were crying.
It was a red card. It was a red card.
Was it a red card?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Konsa, last man. Anthony Gordon's about to be clear or something, and then he tugged him over the shoulder. He fell.
That was soft, man. It's soft, but it's fine. It is a red card, but it was soft.
It's a red card.
Imagine now. Imagine you're a Newcastle fan, and you've got a certain striker who would have guaranteed that game for you, but now all of this stuff. But because of where you are in the food chain, it's rough.
It's rough, though. It's rough.
If I was Newcastle and their owners, just to send a statement, I'll tell Isak, it's fine. You'll train the reserves for the whole year. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Just as a statement. Buy a replacement and tell him you're not going anywhere. Just as a statement.
Because he's already
buy.
He's
already
offside.
said, I won't reintegrate. He's said that already.
That's fine. Stay in the reserves for the rest of your contract. Stay there.
He's out of order, man. He's
fine. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Until the last 6 months of your contract, you will rot in the reserves. We'll tell you in Jan. 6 months before your contract ends. It's fine. Sit there.
Yeah. Is Sweden in the World Cup?
Probably.
So I mean, maybe they are. Yeah. So like, I mean, it's a World Cup year. He's obviously saying all of the stuff because this is the moment he can get his move. But like, he'll reintegrate.
Sweden potentially have like Gyökeres who might score very few goals and like an Isak who hasn't played all season, eh? Imagine that.
Yeah, but that's good. Points drop from
another. What about Spurs, man? Spurs and if I was a Spurs fan, I would be really worried now that like Richarlison is the main man. Like I saw that he was pretending to be on fire this weekend, but I don't trust that guy. I don't trust that guy.
It'll end soon.
I don't trust that guy as a main man, dog.
It'll end very soon. Don't worry. It's a purple patch.
Yeah, but they Spurs is quietly building a monster team there as well. They're like, I'm hoping, and they've got Thomas Frank now. He's a good manager. I mean, he's proven that he's a good manager. I'm hoping that the Spurs tax will come through. It didn't come through in the final, but I'm hoping that over the course of the season it will come through. But Eze is most likely going to go there. He's not there yet. Kudus.
Kudus is what a player. Oh my gosh, what a player.
What's the front line? Eze, Kudus.
Eze, Kudus, Johnson, Kudus, Kudus Fitz. Solanke, Richarlison.
Yeah, and then they've got
Bissouma is more a 6. They've got Bissouma, Bentancur.
Yeah, they've got a serious attack, Spurs. They've got a serious attack. It's and then they've got Van der Ven at the back. Who's the keeper now? It's Vicario, no? Vicario is that second
Romero.
keeper. Yeah, they've got Romero. Spurs
Dragusin, Van der Ven.
Yeah, and Romero's got that new captain smile now. Well, Spurs.
Pedro Porro. Jet Spence had a blinder in that Super Cup final. Destiny Udogi is not even fit yet.
Yeah.
They just need a 10.
Bruh. Like, Ange was holding them back last season. And
He
they've
was
met
stupid, man.
So,
And he was being stupid and stubborn.
yeah.
How can you, dude? Your system is not working. You're getting blitzed left, right, and center.
Right.
And your approach next game is like, nope, same system. Let's go again. High line, wide open football. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
At least have some common sense to at least really back a bit when you need to.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I think Thomas Frank is adaptable, so like he's gonna. And I think
Defensively, is a lot more sound and solid with the way he plays.
Yeah,
he very rarely with Brighton just wide open last season.
No, I'm Brentford. I'm quietly nervous about Spurs, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
they're Spurs.
When we play them, of course, the gas takes over.
Yeah. You guys, I don't know what's wrong with you.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the nuance. This is the nuance. Brighton drew 1-0 with Fulham. Fulham actually equalized, I think, almost basically last kick
at the end.
Game. Well, not quite there, but like right there. So Fulham. We'll see. I didn't watch the whole game, but I just saw the end there. What other results we had? Chelsea, Palace. Chelsea 0-0. The Club World Cup champions of the world. A Palace.
They bought 2 strikers, but they're toothless.
Bruh. João Pedro gassed me into putting him into my FPL. Now look. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes on there. Maresca better have a good season. I think we did well ultimately in the end with the conference call thing. I suppose it's a trophy for them anyways. And then the Club World Cup with all the cash that brought in.
They're getting like 200 million, isn't it?
100 and something. Yeah. But like, I mean, that's a lot of money for the PSR situation and stuff. I think that's
and it's legit revenue. It's not like someone just pumped 100 million in. It's legit. So for me, it's like more difficult contract. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
But when I look at Chelsea forever feels like a project team, man. It always feels like they're just trying to like buy players, sell them, like with no like clear kind of like established kind of like objective. And are they trying to get back to the top? Are they trying to win the title? Are they trying to like what are they really trying to do?
I think that's part of their business model going forward. I think as much as they'll have their team that they're wanting to win the title with or whatever, I think the buying and selling is a side hustle. That will continue to happen. I think that's because remember the guys who own Chelsea, I think they do pension funds or something like that. So they're trying to grow their asset, their capital, people's pensions on the line here. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, we'll see what kind of Chelsea shows up this season. Chelsea, I mean, they should be making a push for the title. Not saying that they'll win it, but they should be making a strong push this season. I know Leicester
was here, you'd probably be saying, nah, not
laying
yet.
it down. No, we're not ready.
Laying it down as usual.
I was gonna say now you're the champions of the world. You beat PSG, so now there's no we're still learning. We're young. Now we're looking at you. We're looking at you. So
you're not learning anything.
We'll see how that goes. Nottingham Forest 3, Brentford 1.
Chris Wood.
Chris Wood is back at it. Brace first day. With the gangster owner, that Marinakis guy.
That guy is a problem.
Shug Marinakis.
That is a problem.
Did you see that video with Gibbs White?
That
guy looked like he was under duress.
You better say the right thing, otherwise you better not embarrass me. Yeah. That's what that felt like. You better not embarrass me, otherwise.
Yeah.
You know me very well.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we'll see how they go, but I mean, they picked up from where they left off. So all in all, might say 1 done, but the league is back, football is back.
I'm just glad the league is back.
Yeah, I'm ready to get hurt again. I'm ready to get hurt. I'm ready.
It's tough.
Ready. Let's just check. We're playing Fulham. Let's see who's Arsenal playing next.
Leeds
United.
Leeds. Okay, cool. You're playing Leeds. It's actually just cheap. Chelsea's away to West Ham. Oh, City.
So Chelsea win.
City Spurs at Etihad. Spurs usually wins that tie. but we'll see
Yep.
how it goes. City Spurs at Etihad. Okay, Bournemouth, Wolves, Brentford Villa, Burnley Sunderland.
Everton penalty, I think.
You've got
Handball.
okay. You've got Palace, Forest, Everton, Brighton, Newcastle, Liverpool. That's a tasty. The Isak derby. That's gonna be a tasty one next Monday.
That's a juicy one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's next
Who's home?
Monday.
Newcastle.
Yeah, St. James's Park. It's actually this time next week. Maybe
They must complete the transfer, guys.
It's 9 o'clock
Complete
Monday.
the transfer. Yeah. Complete the transfer. Just pay that extra 10 million.
Yeah.
Have him train with the lads all week, and then start it.
Unleash.
We'll see. Let's chat. We'll chat in the GC. Maybe we do a watch along on that one. That's a nice, tasty one. But anyways, guys, it's been real. It's good to be back. We will bring out a lot more content this season, different forms of content as well. Like I really want to bring in like just quick match reviews as well, like 5-10 minute videos and just other different types of formats. So yeah, we'll be hard at work this season. But yeah, we're back. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, leave a comment on the video, even if you're telling us we are shit or you guys are smoking crack. That's all good. Just leave the comment nonetheless. Hit that like button, tell a friend. See you guys in the next one. Fellas, it's been real.
United is 15th.
15th feels different this time.
It feels different, yeah.
That's the title, I'm telling you. 15th feels
That's a
different.
nice one. That's a nice one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.